I'm joined here in the studio by Gerald Olivier. You're editor of the blog France Amérique and also a columnist for the Atlantico. Thanks very much for your time today. These elections, we've been saying for some time now, have been seen by many as a referendum on Donald Trump. Did it turn out that way as far as you're concerned?
Well, yeah. Anytime you have a midterm, you have a referendum on the president. It's the first time the voters get to express themselves after the presidential election. And Trump being who he is, we knew that he would motivate a lot of voters to come against him. And so, indeed, this midterms in particular were a referendum on Donald Trump and also on Donald Trump's policies. The interesting thing about midterms is that they are both national and local elections. You vote to elect your own representative who's going to go to Washington. You can elect also your senator, but you elect your governor, who's only going to run your state, obviously. And you also elect everyone on those local school board commissions and so forth, judges and sheriffs. So it's a chance for the American public to express themselves. The first vote, once again, in the presidential election, and a way to go back to what happened 2 years ago, and usually it's what happens. Some kind of buyer's remorse, but anytime you put in a president, anytime you put in a party, the next time you get a chance to vote, you check them down.
Now, staying with this idea, I mean, we've seen record figures in terms of turnout. Those figures need to be confirmed. But, you know, a lot of people, in any case, went to the polling stations to cast their ballot. How important has that been? And does it reflect how divisive a character Donald Trump can be?
It does. It also reflects how motivating it can be in both senses. He motivates his own troops, and he motivates people against him. It's true we've seen record turnout, and not in favor of one particular party. What strikes me the most, besides the amount of people who went to the poll, is how tight, how close some of those races are. Florida won by less than 1%. Wisconsin, for the governor's race, lost by the Republican by less than 1%. Texas, there was hanging in there. Nevada, which was lost by the Republican senator lately, but Arizona, which is still kind of undecided. So all those races are extremely tight, and we see that we really have two Americas, and they're actually very even in terms of their voting power. They're very different in their lookout. Democrats are very pleased about what happened last night because they want the suburban vote, they want women's vote, and they want the youth vote, and they may even have won the independence vote. Republicans are very happy about what happened last night because they kept the Senate mostly, or also because they got their base out, and that's what they wanted to check, how large Donald Trump's base was, and looking to 2020, it's very reassuring for him.
Okay, Gerald Olivier, thanks for coming in to speak to us on France 24.
You're welcome.